those in power don't like being taxed. So former French president who's out of power, Nicolas Sarkozy, and his wife said that they're thinking about fleeing France to escape a huge tax hike plan. Phil Mickelson here thinking about doing the exact same thing. Dave Maney says Democratic leaders here in the United States better take note. If they have the money, they will run. There are reasons for both of these guys to sort of want to bring back their remarks, as you know. But they do follow a trend of folks who have means of saying the government and governments are going too far. Do they have a point?
Well, I think they definitely have a point, Neil. I mean, look, economics is a very dynamic social science. There's, in fact, a phrase in economics which is ceteris paribus, a Latin phrase that means all things being the same. And the Democrat policy approach is, hey, everything's the same. We can increase tax rates dramatically, or in France, we can increase tax rates to 75%, and everything else will be the same. Except that's not how it works. It's a very dynamic world where incentives mean something and penalties mean something. So when someone says, hey, we're now going to take in California, as Mickelson said, we're going to be taking 60-odd% of your income between state and federal taxes, or in France when they say, hey, the state's taking 75% of your income, people with the means to move will say, you know what, there's got to be a place that would be happier to have me that would not essentially just leave me.
Well, that place has been Nevada for a lot of Californians. There's been a sort of a money flight from California for some time now. I guess Mickelson kind of put a face to it. And even he, in the last 24 hours, has dialed that back, maybe checking with sponsors who didn't share that sort of anti-tax view, or maybe he wasn't supposed to. Who am I to judge? But he dialed it back a little bit. Sarkozy has his own tax issues that there might be a little bit more to this story than it would appear. But it does follow another French actor who wants to go to Russia, and others of means who, in the case of Maryland, once they were going to see a surtax on millionaires that involved more than just millionaires, the government there didn't see the revenues it anticipated and all but rescinded it. What are we to glean from all of this, the lesson from all of this?
The lesson is, A, separate it from those personalities, because anybody with that high of a public profile has to be very careful about what they say. I live in a world of fellow entrepreneurs, and I can tell you, I hear it from those guys in California all the time now. Like, what are they doing to us? And I'll tell you another aspect of this, Neil, that I think is really missing. I don't think that entrepreneurs or successful people would be at all hesitant to pay more or pay their fair share if they believed there was a comprehensive set of solutions on the table. If they thought, okay, look, we've got a problem, I need you to pitch in, and here's how we're going to, from all angles, spending, revenues, we're going to surround this thing, inefficiency, reform, we're going to knock this thing together, we're going to get it. But that's not what's being said in France, it's not what's being said in California, it's not what's being said in Washington, which is, hey, you guys pay us more, we're not fixing anything else. And I don't think the entrepreneurial class buys that for a moment.
No, clearly not. So far, Dave Maney, thank you very, very much.